Alrighty, how's that? Is that good? Alright, welcome back. This is day 10 of the 75 hard. Finished both my workouts for today, done my water, done my progress picture, followed the diet, which is going well. Weight has checked in at 92.3 kilos, so it's balanced out, which is great. It's not just rapidly dropping, so this is more within what I was expecting. I'm a bit tired, a little bit tired, and it made me think of something which we'll discuss later called the 40% rule. I did my run and my HIIT session this morning, and I couldn't find my running shoes. I thought they'd been stolen. Turns out they were just somewhere I'd left them the previous day. So obviously it would have been very inconvenient for me to not do that morning session, because that meant I would have had to do one tonight, and I'd have gone to bed even later and lost more sleep and yada yada. And I'm in that zone where my day is scheduled out, my sleep is scheduled out, and it's because it's tightly packed, and I'm being super goal oriented. I don't have space to cut other things, as like social things like that doesn't exist at the moment. It probably won't exist for this 75 hard. I'm losing my voice just because I had class today and there was a lot of yelling. So the run this morning and the HIIT session, I didn't have any shoes for. I decided to run 5Ks and do, burpees and bloody jumping jacks and knee crossovers and squats and lunges and jumping lunges. There's a lot. I had my Nike slides to do it in. Nike slides and socks. And it fared pretty well, but I'm paying for it now. My calves are absolutely cooked after today. Just cooked, really cooked. We had class at 6 p.m. till my last class was 6 p.m. till about 9:15 tonight, and I was in the hurt locker. I felt like, or was I? Again, 40% rule. We'll get to it. Now, I think a previous version of myself would have given up the run this morning and gone, fuck, we'll find another place, and I would have sacrificed the sleep tonight. And I guess it's that thing that if you truly are chasing your goal, when you are faced with obstacles, you think, all right, how do we work with these obstacles? For me, it was, I can get away with running in my slides for one day. I think my ankles and my calves can put up with that kind of damage just for one day. And they did, which is great, and I'm really grateful for them, because I've got really fucking bad ankles, man. I've lost like 3 tendons in my ankles from sports injuries. So quite unstable. Yeah, but that's something not to skip over lightly, which is being faced with a big obstacle and going, cool, how can I work this? How can I get around this? Rather than seeing the obstacle and going, fuck, oh man, my life, like, everything's so fucking inconvenient in my life, like, fuck. Of course this happens to me, of course it does, and I've been that guy. But not currently. And I'd like to say it's just been like a conscious switch where I've gone, oh no, because we're doing the 75 hard, I'm going to work around every obstacle. Like, I don't get why I've made the change. So that's just something to analyze, something to take note of in the 75 hard, is my mind's kind of taken that shift, and I didn't anticipate it. It wasn't something that I was going, that is going to change, I'm going to try and change that. But that's what's happening. When I'm faced with inconveniences or obstacles, I'm figuring out what's the next, what can I do to work with this? How can I work with this? which is really cool. The second thing was the 40% rule, which is this theory that the moment that you feel your body that you can't hold on a second longer, you can't lift another 100 grams of weight, you can't run another meter, you've actually only hit 40% of your capacity. And I'm inclined to believe it. I've watched documentaries on specifically the Australian SAS and their trials that they take men under, and women, to induct them into their regime, their training regime, and take them on board into their forces, and it is harrowing. Those boys will not sleep for like 4 days, and they're expected to take on the most arduous, heavy, taxing physical tasks that you could possibly think of, like having like a 40-kilo rucksack on your backpack, and they're saying, and you need to cover on foot 70 kilometers in the next 3 days, and it's not flat surface either, it's mountainous. It's ridiculous, and the guys that make it are the ones that are able to consciously and deliberately tap into that extra 60% that no one touches. And of course it exists, You see the phenomenon of mums whose kids get trapped under cars, and for some reason the mum in that moment is able to lift the car up a bit to get the kid out from under it. Like, that shit happens. So it's a cool reframing of the mindset of going, waking up and going, oh, I've only had 6 hours sleep tonight. Oh, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to function today. You can. Obviously, it's not, it comes with the label not ideal, but you can do it. And that's what I'm finding out at the moment. I felt like today, I was going, man, I'm physically I'm wrecked. I'm low on sleep because I haven't gotten 8 hours sleep for a long time. Well, it feels like long, it's only been like 10 days. Or maybe 11 or 12, because I might not have gotten 8 hours before that. But anyway, so I haven't slept much, and I'm trying my best to be as diligent as possible and as respectful to my coaches and my teachers, and give them my best attention and put up good work. And I think I am succeeding in doing that. And it's every time I'm going, I don't know if I can, but I do it anyway, and I am continuing to be pleasantly surprised. So it's really cool that it's reframing what I thought I was capable of. I understand it's dangerous because I don't know. These are unknown waters, so I could burn out. But it doesn't feel like it is. Weirdly, the difference between when I've tried to do something like this before and now is I'm in a good headspace, and I'm focused, and I'm driven, and I'm being smart with my fuel. Like, I've cut out the bullshit. I think previously I would have tried to do this and still maintain the social aspect of it, and that would have fucking drained me, and it would have been a self-sabotage, and I would have been even worse off when it came to training, and the wheels would have fallen off and I burned out. But this, I'm riding that edge, and I'm continuing to do it. The 40% rule is, I believe it's real, and I think I didn't expect to go here in the 75 hub for whatever fucking reason. I thought it would be easier than this. But it feels like I'm starting to dip into it, and I'm being pleasantly surprised with what my body and my mind is capable of. Besides that, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow for day 11. And again, to the people that thought I wouldn't make it this far, go fuck yourself. Can't cash in that bet for another day. Cheers. Thanks for listening.